First Class Emmanuel Marrero is serving his country fighting in the war in Iraq. Meanwhile, his wife is left behind to fight a war of her own, trying to get her husband's stolen identity back.
Over there, you want to go look at the memorial?
Melissa Marrero is a busy woman with 3 children, including newborn Adrian, who is only 2 weeks old when his father, First Class Private Emmanuel Marrero, went to war.
He's missing all the, baby things.
But recently, someone's added another job to Melissa's already full plate.
His name is Cesar Villa.
Well, she's never met Cesar Villa. It's a name she knows well. That's because after receiving a notice from the IRS in the mail that her husband owed over $2,000 in taxes from California, a place he's never even been, she found out that a Cesar Villa had allegedly been using her husband's identity and social security number there.
When I pulled up the credit report, I found out that he had opened gas, electric, cell phone, got an apartment in my husband's name.
Melissa filed police reports with the Fort Campbell Police Department and Torrance, California Police, but says because the bills are in Cesar's name, she can't do much more.
I'm on the phone Monday through Friday with California just trying to get these utilities shut off, and they just keep transferring me from one person to the next, and I never get anything resolved.
While she can't afford an attorney, she's taking matters into her own hands.
I have to do all the investigative work myself. Even the detective was like, gosh, you just did all my job for me.
Melissa says not only is the man still using her husband's identity, but ruining his credit while he fights overseas.
He is so stressed out. He's astonished. He doesn't know how this came about, how they got his social security number, and he's going through a really tough time right now in Iraq, just being away from his family.
Melissa says she's mailed copies of the police reports and proof of her husband's identification, but says she hasn't heard back from the IRS and says she can't file her taxes without the $2,000 being deducted. A word of warning from Melissa tonight: buy a shredder, check your credit reports, and if your spouse is serving overseas, get an active duty alert placed on their credit report.